Hi, I'm Kevin Dauphin, the Executive Director with Lone Star Veterans Association. I'm excited to talk to you today about our Warrior for Life program. This is a great professional development event that we hold monthly in 2 different locations around town. The Warrior for Life program is about professional development and the career advancement of our veterans. We match employers that are passionate about hiring veterans together with veterans that are looking to advance their careers, oftentimes because they're currently looking for a job. And when we talk about professional development and this networking piece, we got to talk about a few different things. This is not a job fair. You're not showing up with an 8x11 to hand off a resume to get a job that day and try and win them over. Think of this more like dating. You're going to the bar, you're going to buy a drink, you're not asking for marriage, you're just trying to get to the next date. That's all that professional networking is. You're going to come meet, we'll print cards for you. Bring your resume, have it available, but don't lead with a big 8x11. Lead with a business card. When you shake hands, you hand over a business card as well. Now, as we do these things, you got to think a little bit more about what do you want to learn from this company as you talk to them. You're trying to get the next meeting, but you want to find out, is this the place that you want to be at? A lot of times in different organizations, as you go through the employment process, you don't even ask yourself, or they ask you, are you a cultural fit for that company, until you're at the second or third interview. At that point, you've both been wasting each other's time. You wouldn't wait to find out if you like the person that you're dating until the third date. You find that out up front, and that's what professional networking does. So you need to be talking to these employers about what do they like about working there? What does it feel like? What's the work-life balance? Do you have to work weekends? Are you on call at nights? If you're going to be salaried, don't think that, hey, it's 8 to 5, because you're done when the job's done. And it's usually not before 5, it's usually after 5. So you need to find these things out. If there's a travel schedule, just know that whatever they tell you the travel schedule is, intentional or not, it's going to be more. It just always happens that way. So as you go through these things, you want to meet these people and learn about them. From the employer side, we bring in people that are passionate about hiring veterans. So you know that you're getting some employers that want you there. They are desperate and very interested in having veterans come into their workspace because they believe that veterans are force multipliers. They're going to take their company further than their competitors. And always be thinking about what you're going to do for the company. When it comes down to what are you going to do for them, don't rely on what you did in the past. Look forward. How are you going to do it? You know, tune into that station, WIFM, what's in it for me? Because that's all the employer cares about. And honestly, as a person that's going to be working there, you want them to think about that when they hire the next person. You don't want them hiring charity cases that might jeopardize your job. You want them hiring productive people that are going to further your organization and secure your job and your place in the organization. So you want to talk to them in the language of what are you going to do for them? How are you going to improve their company? Don't talk about what you did in the past. That's yesterday. Great, thank you for your service, but that's over. Today is all about what you're going to do for them. And that's what's going to get you hired, and that's what's going to propel you to the next meeting as you go through this professional networking piece. Also, just remember, everyone you talk to, even if they're a lowly janitor, a HR rep, whoever, or a company that you identify as not a good fit for you, they know people. They know people that might be a great fit for you, so always have your best foot forward. Always be willing to have that tight ask. I'm an electrical engineer looking to get into civil construction on the wastewater development side. You ask things like that, people's eyes either cloud over because they don't know anyone that can help you, and you need to know that so you don't waste any time there, and they know it too so they can go help someone who they can help. But it hits a memory, it strikes a chord. If you do something vague like, I want a job, I want to use my skills, I'm willing to work hard, that's all great, but you're not going to get anybody triggering memories, thinking of ideas of how they can help you. Have that really tight ask, whatever it is for you, whatever's meaningful. Go down that road, and that's what we coach people on at our Warrior for Life lunch. Again, it happens twice a month. We bring out some really great employers, usually about 30, 35 veterans to about 15 or 20 employers in the room. We literally break bread over lunch, and you just get to meet some great people. And veterans, as you network with each other, because maybe you were up for a job that you weren't the right fit for, but it might be great for someone else. Or you can make that connection as you're both going through that career transition piece that you can make an introduction somewhere else. So make sure we pick one another up and we leapfrog over each other as we climb that ladder of success. Okay, again, so this is Kevin Dauphin, the Executive Director of Lone Star Veterans Association. I hope to see you out at one of our events soon.